is time to finalize the junkyard ZUMA. We got the last video, we got the first start, and I did a little pull down the block. We really have nothing else to do other than throw on the plastic right now. Probably let it warm up one more time, and then I'm gonna go and actually try this thing out. The rollers are heavy in it, they're 7 grams. I usually go about 5.5s, but this thing has a strange setup, so it's kind of working for it right now. But this pipe, this ZX pipe, is just not enough for this stage 6 cylinder. I'd really like to change the pipe on it, but for now, that's what we're rocking with. Oh man, that thing is collapsed. There she is in all her glory. She's a little busted, but still a good looking bike. Prebugs will always look good no matter what. Got some fresh gear oil in her. Engine is just fresh as can be. Fresh. I'd get an upgraded shock, new plastics, and of course a MOPBOYZ 12 bar if I was him. Probably naked bars too. Definitely a new pipe. But other than that, this thing is ready to go. Alright, before we get to go do the first ride on this thing and see if it is worthy, some bad-ish kind of good news to share right now about a couple of the prebugs that I had. So I feel like I'm gonna regret this one. We gotta keep the cycle going if we want to get some new bikes and everything in the garage. We can't keep them all, boys. We can't keep them all. These ZUMAs are gone, man. Someone bought both these ZUMAs out in New York. We have a shipper coming to pick them up, but it is goodbye to the OG. This was one of the first ZUMAs I've built myself. So if you remember, this was the 1989, the blue and white one we made back in the day. This has been like my pass-off bike for RJ to ride and all the homies to ride, and kind of sad to see it go. Sad to see it go, but it's going to a good home. The dude that's buying it's going to let his son have this one, so he's going to be wheeling it. This one I'm really sad about because it's the most mint ZUMA I've ever came across. It's still the double seat, but it's the slim seat, so it's a little bit different from the fat seat ones. Very rare because they only made it for 1 year. And this thing is just absolutely mint. Only 380 miles on this thing, dude. It's insane. And this thing, battery's a little dead on her, but no choke. Dude, like this thing just bone stock ripper right there, man. Absolutely clean unit, man. Me being the absolute ZUMA hoarder I'm so sad to see these ones go. I don't know, in the last year we've probably sold about 10 scooters. We've been making a lot of moves this last year, so I want to keep that momentum going. And you know, we got to get rid of some of the things, especially how full we're getting in this garage. When I have both these bikes pulled in plus the other ZUMA in the backyard, there's no room in here. That doesn't mean we don't have other plans for other things. Like I said, we have to get rid of things to make some better opportunities happen. I think a lot of you guys will be stoked to see what's to come here very soon. Alright boys, this is where we end up now on ZUMAs. We actually have these two, and then I have the one up in Oregon. The OG red one I got. Brandon's old one from Screw Swap Shop. That one's up in Oregon. So I still have 3 prebugs. This one's the homie Cody's that we just finished up building. That's going to be gone soon. And this is also Cody's bone stock one. This one's probably going to be for sale, but I already have a homie that's waiting on it. This one's not mine as well. So we literally only have 2 prebugs now here at home.
This thing feels fast on the top end though. Oh yeah. It just now opened all the way up. This probably does about 60, honestly. Especially with this really shitty Leo Vince pipe that's on here. It felt pretty good in the top end. Oh wow, bro. This thing is killer. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the heavy rollers, bro. A little bit slower off the line, but man, it hits that mid-range is strong. Especially for this pipe, dude. I can't imagine this thing with a good pipe on it. I definitely need to put the stage 6 bore on my blue one. I think we're gonna change up the blue setup a little bit on my blue ZUMA. 20, 30. when it really opens up, man, when it finally gets all the way open, dude, that thing's a ripper. That was already a hard break-in, but I done like 10 heat cycles on this thing, took it up and down the block a couple times, you know, keeping it low. So this was like the first rip on it, but I don't want to go too hard. Dude, this makes me want to change up the setup on the blue one soon, bro. I got that other stage 6 bore, the same one I put on this one, ready to go on in a box, brand new. Like that, 40 miles per hour. Dude, it picks up, bro. For this shitty of a pipe, I know this thing would be killer with a Yasuni on it, man. Wow. Dude, this thing is dialed, boys.
Alright, so final touches on the junkyard scooter. I'm gonna swap the rollers out. We're just gonna lighten them a tiny bit. We have all 7s in there. We're gonna go 3 7s, 3 6s. Alright, easy as this. Pop this up, pop the ramp plate out. We're going to go all 7s. We're going to do every other. So that's losing 3 grams total weight because we dropped a gram in 3 of them. So, simple as that. Also mark it so we know next time we go to mess with it how we're looking, if we're getting full travel out of that variator or not. So we'll throw a little Sharpie line on it. We'll be able to see if our belt's getting all the way to the top. Alright. Now we're just going to change the main jet and the carb. Should be good to go.
I should have left already. Don't be doing that.
One more ZUMA gone now, boys. And this one will be gone very shortly, as this one's not mine either. So we're literally down to 6 bikes, 6 scooters now in this garage. It's actually crazy how many bikes we've gotten on this channel. Not just like just the scooters, but motorcycles and everything like that. We had so many dirt bikes that have been bought and sold this year. The garage has been changing a lot. This is my stopping point though. 2 Elites, 2 ZUMAs, and then we got the 2 big bikes. So that's how we're doing it. The bare minimum, we're not selling any more of these. These are the ones that I will keep, and you can quote me on that. That's it for the scooters right now though. So there's been a lot of bouncing around in this video. We got rid of a couple ZUMAs. We finished the ZUMA. You know we couldn't get rid of all the prebugs and not have plans for something else, so I'll show you guys a sneak peek. But we will be going more over it in the next video and explaining what the deal is with it. Long and behold, another prebug ZUMA. I guess free, but I gave my friend a couple Honda MB5 parts that I had laying around for it. This thing my buddy found by his friend that moved into a house out here in Vegas, and this thing was just stuffed in the backyard. So it's a complete beater. Always a ZX pipe on these things. I swear every clapper I find always has one of these ZX pipes on it, and these pipes are terrible. So I'll definitely be removing this pipe. I don't know the full plans with this ZUMA yet, but here it is, complete clapper. It's missing damn near everything. Ignition, it's missing every part, kicker cover, plastic, seat, everything you see here is all I got. So we got a lot of work to do with this one. Not sure of the plans, but I thought I'd show you guys since we're on the topic of prebugs this whole video. Getting rid of some, building some, and now getting one. So a lot to come with that, and sorry for the video being a little bouncy around in this one, but it's just been what's going on this last couple weeks. So
This is for all the MOPBOYZ that say I should get an AEROX. We got the AEROX out in Thailand. It's the 4-stroke piece. Still an AEROX. It is hard to wheelie. This thing's so hard to wheelie.